What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. And like I promised before, I said I was going to be going live and I was going to be getting things done for you guys. And that's what I was saying that I was going to be doing. And so here we are. Let me make sure everything is good here. Mic check 1, 2. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hopefully everything is good.
What's up, ladies?
There we go. I think we are good there. Mic check. Okay, so we're back in the huddle again. We definitely do have to talk about Xbox. And obviously, their showcase is very imminent at this point. They have a June event that is slated for June 12, 2022, which is considered to be Judgment Day for a lot of people, because right now there's a lot of people that I would say have checked up out of the whole Xbox ecosystem. And as crazy as it sounds, guys, like I said before, I'm one of those guys that's been giving Xbox the benefit of the doubt. Been hanging in there and trying to do everything that I possibly can to make sure that, hey, listen, I want to give you guys the benefit of the doubt. I want to see what you guys have in store. And so right now we're going to be talking about the games. We have Jez Gordon out here talking about what we could expect at the event. I mean, if anybody really is going to know anything, it would be him, because he's very, very credible. He writes for Windows Central, and that's a Microsoft-backed website. They back that website 100%. And I've seen a lot of stuff off stream today, and it just makes me realize that this is just not good for Xbox. I would say the Xbox One generation, besides the whole DRM situation, which was really bad, I would say in the span of 18 to 24 months, we had way more games than the Xbox Series X generation, obviously because of the pandemic, right? But your competition was still releasing more games. They were still releasing games. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say, well, hey, it's so bad to the point where you couldn't release anything at all. Like, you could have released games. It's just that Microsoft, I don't know. It's like they just don't care. And it just feels like a Don Matrick situation. A lot of people are saying, oh, it feels like Don Matrick. It feels like Phil Spencer don't know what he's doing. But honestly, man, Phil Spencer has saved Xbox, in my opinion, with Game Pass. Obviously, when it comes to the leadership side of things, yes, he did hire Matt Booty. Obviously, like, he's under him and everything like that. And everything, starts and stops with Phil Spencer. And so, man, it seems like the same cycle all over again, right? Because last year was the same thing. Wait till E3, and then 2020, right? Like, obviously no games, but all we heard throughout the launch of the Series X all the way up until the next E3 was wait till E3. E3 came and a lot of people was not satisfied. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't have any games to really play at launch. And so there's a lot riding on this Microsoft / Bethesda event, and they really got to come out here and blow us away. Let's really sit down and really talk about this, guys, because this is a problem. This is a problem that we're dealing with right now. And how can Microsoft get up out of this situation that they're in? Well, I'll tell you, show us more gameplay and less CGI. I've said this many times, over and over and over again. How you win gamers' hearts? How you win the hearts of gamers? I'll tell you how you win the hearts of gamers. You show gameplay. You show gameplay. That is simple. I don't care. All these games I'm going to mention, that's on the list. Listen.
Boy,
none of these games mean anything until we see gameplay, right? So CGI, my rule of thumb is this. You show me CGI for games that are unannounced. Okay? I want to see unannounced games with CGI or trailer, or if you have a gameplay trailer, that's fine. But anything that's been announced and already been talked about for years or whatever, we need to see gameplay. Microsoft, you don't understand right now. Like dear Microsoft, I really want to talk about my relationship with you over the years, because my relationship with you ever since the original Xbox have been wonderful. After the 360, I wanted to file for divorce, Microsoft. You know why I wanted to file for divorce? Because you cheated on me with DRM. So I can't get with the cheating, my G. You cheated on me with DRM. You cheated on me with being an entertainment box with the Xbox One. So you cheated on me twice. And then as we progress, we start having these resolution and FPS situations that we were dealing with when it comes to the Xbox One, because obviously we know the system wasn't really powerful enough. But you can count on your hands the good Xbox generations, right? And at the end of the day, I've said it time and time again. Guys, this is what we're dealing with. It's a love and a hate situation. Some of y'all want to divorce the Xbox system and you want to divorce Microsoft altogether and go marry Sony or go marry Nintendo. But here's the deal. You are well within your right as a gamer. You're well within your right as a gamer to say, you know what? I don't love you no more. You have all right, because it's disappointment after disappointment. People are tired of waiting. People are tired of waiting. Since the beginning of the Xbox Series X and S generation, it has been wait until this, wait until that. All these promises, right? Only to find out that we're being let down. If your competition can release games and do better, then you can do better. Not saying that your competition is perfect, but if you know how much your fan base really wants something to play on the Series X, being the more powerful system, to see what the system can do, we got to wait. We literally got to sit here and wait. Starfield. I don't even have to talk about it anymore. We're going to talk about Starfield because we have a little update on this situation. And how bad your fan base was hyping up this game. Like it's easy to say, well, it's one of my most anticipated game. But when you're like, oh my God, Starfield is going to be the best thing since sliced bread. It's going to be the holy grail of games, only to find out that it's delayed. And I knew within myself, I knew that it was going to get delayed. I knew that 11.11.22 was unrealistic. But we were trying to believe the narrative. We was trying to believe in Todd Howard. We was trying to believe in Phil Spencer. We was trying to believe in Matt Booty. Giving Microsoft another chance, man. I've always been the one not to swing the bat at Microsoft, but to say, you know what? Give them another chance. Give them a chance. I've been one of those guys fighting for Xbox, hanging in the balance. You think this is easy? You think what I do is easy? Getting on stream, you think that's easy? No, it's not. Because I have one of the toughest jobs in the world. It's not easy. And at the same time, you see where I'm going with this love? You see what I'm going with this love and hate letter? It's like, it's crazy, man. It's like you're doing more harm than good. It's like you do something good and then followed by Xbox outage for a whole week. And then, oh no, we're not done yet with L's and bad news. Here comes the Starfield situation. Here comes the Redfall situation. Microsoft, you need to dominate. You need to dominate. Bring back the 360 spirit. This is not the 360 era. I am so freaking serious right now. I'm tired of these freaking games. I'm literally tired of these games, bro. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. We tired of waiting. We tired of waiting, Microsoft. We tired of waiting. We tired of waiting. But do we have a choice? As gamers, as enthusiasts, do we have a choice? No, we ain't got no choice but to wait. We tired of waiting. It's L after L after L after L. We tired of waiting. We need to see the games. We need to see the proof in the pudding. That's what we need to see. Here comes another event. Another event. Is it going to be disappointment? Shout outs to MVG. Prepare for disappointment. That's what he always say, right? So I'm not going to hype up this event. I'm going to treat this event with a grain of salt. The older you get, the more disappointment you get, the more you realize, man, let me tone down my excitement. Let me not hype games too much. Starfield should be a living testimony that we need to stop hyping up games, man. We really do. That goes for me. That goes for everybody. We got to stop hyping up these games. We really have to stop doing it. It's okay to get excited, but when you start selling your soul, when you start thinking that this game is going to be like the Holy Grail, when you're going to start thinking that, oh man, this game is going to be the best thing ever. No, man, no. Not until you see gameplay. Not until you see gameplay. And I know it's dry out here. We're trying to pull a rabbit out the hat. But not until we see gameplay. And right now, I'm literally, bro, like I'm confused right now. I'm literally confused because best believe I don't know what else to expect going into this event. We're going to talk about this leak, but I'm just saying, Microsoft, y'all got to do better now. I'll still love you guys. I'm still going to go hard for you guys, but I'm just saying, when is enough enough? How long before you're going to have your own fan base say enough is enough? I'm tired of waiting. I am gone. I am done. I'm gone. I'm packing up my lunch kit and I'm gone. I'm done. I'm selling my Xbox. I'm selling everything. I am done. You have to deliver at this event. I'm telling you, if this event is mediocre at best, you're finished. You're literally finished at that point. Because now it's just kind of like, okay, now we're on the promised land. Now we're literally on the promised field now. That's pretty much what it boils down to. Now we're on the promised field. Now we got to look up to the stars and really hope that they align and really hope that all these games that they have in development, you've been on a buying spree since 2017, Microsoft. Since 2017 or maybe earlier than that, you've been on a buying spree. You got studios after studios after studios after studios, but we haven't really seen the work. The best generation you have ever had was the Xbox 360. Come on, man. This ain't 2005. This is 2022. I'm going to need for y'all to wake up and go back to the 360 time frame. Any diehard Xbox fan would know this. Wake up. Go back to the 360. Go back to X marks the spot. We live in your area. Go back to that. Stop playing around. Y'all at the bottom right now. Y'all at number 3. Sony number 1, Nintendo number 2, and y'all number 3. Y'all dead last. Come on, man. Come on. So, like Sony right here. Come on. Sony is out here doing everything that they can. Regardless of what people want to say about the new PlayStation Plus service, I think it's a great value for what they're offering PlayStation fans and gamers. Right? I think Game Pass is a great value. You got to do more than just Game Pass. Game Pass is your bottom line, but you got to bring back the 360. You got to bring back the 360 mindset. That's what made you dominate. That's what I felt like. Listen, man. Listen. I felt like the best of the best time in my life was when Sony and Microsoft was going head to head with 360 and PS. That was the best generation of all time. One of the best. Because we saw Microsoft went so hard. They gave Sony a run for their money. That's the Microsoft that we want. Give Sony a run for their money. Sony number one right now. Sony rubbing their hands like Birdman right now. What's going on with you guys? People laughing and talking about y'all. People clowning Phil Spencer out on Twitter. Clowning Matt Booty. People calling you out for your leadership and your management skills. Not good. Not good. People unsubscribing from Game Pass. Supposedly selling their systems. Not good. You cannot afford to give another L at this event. You need a W. That's what you need. I'm saying this out of love. If I did not care, I wouldn't be wasting my breath right now. I am saying this out of love. You got to do better. Because you're going down a path, Microsoft, that is not good. You're going down a path of darkness that ain't no light in that darkness. Because you can't see. Look at Halo Infinite. Jesus. Do I need to? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry this is unscripted. I'm sorry I can't be on the same formula every stream. I'm sorry. I got to speak my mind. Do you realize that you only drop one good game this entire generation? You will only drop one good game. One good game. One. In 2 years. That's a problem. People was clowning PlayStation and saying, oh, PlayStation didn't release anything good. At least they had games. You had games to play. You had games to play at launch. You had games to play year one. Year two, you still had games to play. Microsoft only had one good game. Marlon, where are you going with this? Where I'm going with this is people are tired of waiting. People are fed up. That's where I'm going with this. You only had one good game. This ain't just coming from me. This is coming from the Xbox community. I'm a diehard Halo fan. And I felt like 343 ruined Halo. It's just not the same. I try to play it. I try to give it a chance. I finished the whole entire campaign in one stream. Oh, I did. And it didn't really feel the same. It didn't have that Bungie effect on there. It just did not feel the same. Period. Period. A lot of y'all Xbox boys in my chat are saying, oh, well, Xbox is dead. Oh, Halo is dead. That's coming from Xbox fans. That's not good. When your own fan base is saying that you're dead, that's not good. You got a lot of stuff. That's why I keep telling people like Microsoft, they got a bright future. But your right now is in shambles. Your future looks bright, my G. But your now needs to be important as your future. Your future is looking better than your now. When are we going to wake up and realize? When are we going to wake up and smell like coffee? Microsoft's future looks better than their now. Your now needs to be better. You need to start releasing more games. More games. Out of a whole calendar year, you need to have a game at least every month. Every other month. Just like your competition is doing. You need to have games. Come on, man. We don't want to hear no broken promises. We don't want to hear this and that and yada, yada, yada. We don't want to see nobody putting on no jacket coming up on stage. So today, I want to talk about Gears of War 6. We only have just a screenshot to show. It's coming to Series X and S. It's built with Unreal Engine 5 in mind. We also have Forza Horizon 6. We don't have any gameplay today. We just got a teaser here showing you guys that this is coming in the future. Starfield, we're going to be showing 15 to 20 minutes of gameplay. And that's it. You guys are going to have to wait until the first quarter of 2023. All right? We got Everwild. We don't have any gameplay today. We just got a teaser trailer. Next on the list is Redfall. We still don't have anything ready right now. We just have a teaser trailer. We don't have any gameplay. Next on the list, let's keep it going here. We got Perfect Dark. But we don't have any gameplay. We're still working on it. Next on the list is Perfect Dark. We still don't have any gameplay. We gotta give you a teaser trailer. Come on, man. Listen, bro. Listen. I don't want to hear that. I want to see gameplay. I don't want to see no bunch of CGI nonsense. I need to see gameplay. That's what we want y'all to do. Journalists, Xbox boys, these big YouTube channels, these big Xbox YouTube channels been saying the same thing. Microsoft, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to change up y'all structure on how you do your delivery when it comes to your shows. You see how Sony do their shows? You see how Nintendo do their events? They show gameplay. They show a lot of gameplay, and then they show a teaser trailer for stuff that's up and coming. But at the end of the day, we got to get to that point where enough is enough. So Microsoft, I'm giving you another chance, man. I'm giving you another chance. I'm hanging in there. I'm getting impatient right now. I really am, because I was looking forward to Starfield, but I knew at the back of my head that wasn't realistic. I wanted to believe the narrative, but I knew deep down it was going to get delayed. Period. All signs, concept trailers after concept trailers. We don't want to see no concept trailer when the game is supposed to be coming out in 2022. What the heck? We want to see gameplay. Gameplay. That's what gets people hyped. That's what gets people sold on a system. Gameplay. Show gameplay. We don't see no blasted freaking concept trailer in 2022 when the game is supposed to come out in 2022. Are you kidding me, my guy? And y'all okay with that? Y'all okay with a bunch of yapping around? Just a bunch of talking and concept trailer. No, bro, we want to see gameplay. Gameplay. That's what we want to see. Gameplay. Gameplay is king. That's what we want to see. This event better blow me away. This event better blow me away. This better be the best event that y'all ever did in the whole entire generation of Xbox One and for the Series X. This better be. This literally better be. And I'm speaking from the heart, man. I'm showing y'all a lot of love. I got all your systems, man. I got my original Xbox in storage right now that I got to go back to Virginia to go get. I got the Series X. I got the S. I got everything. I got everything. Everything that you can think of. I got a PC with a 3090. I support Microsoft. I support you. Because I'm a gamer and because I love video games. And there ain't no biasness over here. I love you. I just want you to do better. This love letter, it's not to tear down. It's to build you up. It's to keep it real with you. So if anybody over there from Microsoft watching this, please, man, I want y'all to do better, man. Come on, man. Bring back the 360 era. That's what we want. That was the best time of our lives, man. That was literally the best time of our life. Gameplay is king. I don't care about power of no blasted system. All I care about is gameplay. That's what we want to see. It's already bad enough we got to wait literally under a month to go. We still got to wait almost a month before we see what's next from Xbox, to see if they're going to give us anything in the rest of 2022. This is important, guys. We got to stop covering for these companies and call them out. They want you to call them out. One thing I love about Xbox is that they're very community driven. Like they listen to the community. Like they'll be more hands-on on Twitter and they'll be replying to people. Sony is more stuck up. When have you ever seen PlayStation? When have you ever seen PlayStation replying to anybody out on Twitter? That's not a publisher or a company. PlayStation don't reply to anybody. Who is you? You just somebody that we taking money from every month. Who is you? At least one thing I can say about Microsoft is that, listen, they're for the people, but they've been dropping the ball, my G. They've been dropping the ball. Come on, Microsoft, man. Come on, man. Do better, man. Come on now. You got to do better. I want to hear no more excuses. No more excuses. Talking about wait till this time. We tired of waiting. Game Pass, you're going to start losing Game Pass subscribers. Because Game Pass is literally the reason why Microsoft with the Xbox brand is even still a thing. Game Pass saved Xbox. Because what you're persuading people to do is to sign up for a service that they can get your games day and date. That's something that the competition is not doing. So if you want day one exclusives, sign up for Game Pass. Now Game Pass ain't looking too good right now. You know why? Because delays like this, delays like Starfield, delays like Redfall, delays like Stalker 2, your big AAA titles, that's what sells Game Pass. Don't fool yourself. Not backwards compatibility. It's the AAA day one and third-party exclusives. Don't fool yourself and let nobody fool you into any other nonsense. That's what drives sales to Game Pass. That's what get people to subscribe. Is the AAA games. The AAA day one exclusive, Xbox and PC exclusives. So if your top end is falling out, then your bottom end is going to crumble. Your top end Microsoft is your AAA day one exclusives that are literally evaporating. So your bottom end is crumbling. What are you doing? I'm going to need for you to get it together. I'm going to need for you to get it right. Get it right. That's why you're number 3. You want to be number 3 forever? Or you want to be number 1? Try, fight, and get to number 1. That's what you need to do. If I were you, I would aim for number 1. Getting to number 1 ain't easy. Because Sony ain't going to roll over and let you get up in their garden like that. You got to fight. These qualities of these games that are in development better be good. And better be worth the wait. Or else people going to be jumping ship. That's real, man. I don't know what else to say, man. This is the best that y'all gonna get on YouTube because me, I don't cut no corners. I'm not gonna put on no filter. I don't care who mad, get mad. I don't care. The truth is the truth. Stop playing around. Seriously, aim for number one. It's not going to be easy for y'all to get to number. It's got to start with your games and your delivery of your games and your management of your games. Start releasing more games and high quality games that people want to play. Start showing more gameplays at your event and stop playing games. Stop playing around. Game time is over. It's time. It's time. It's crunch time now. It's crunch time, Microsoft. Are you serious? We're in 2022 and y'all have nothing? Nothing? Are you serious? Nothing? At the end of the day, I've said it a million times. Last year, what were we doing last year? What was we doing last year? Waiting until E3, right? What was we doing last year? Remember? Do we need to go back in time? We was waiting until E3, right? Wait till E3. And a lot of y'all was disappointed. A lot of y'all walked away with y'all heads down. Why? Because you sell your soul. That's why. Now look at you. Look at you now. You done sell your soul to a corporation that don't even care about you. Now look at you. And here we are again. Same narrative, different date. Same narrative, but different date. So let's see what they do. Let's see if we're going to walk away with our heads up high and beating on our chests like King Kong. And the X is back. Let's see if we're going to be doing this. Or we're going to be doing this. You got to bring the X back. You have to. What are you doing? You're making a fool out of yourself. L after L after L. How much L's are you going to take? How much L's are you going to take before you get it together? How much L are you going to take before you realize, man, we messing up? Man, we losing subscribers. Man, we need to do something. How long is it going to take for you to bring the X back? Bring the X back, my G. Seriously. You're wasting time. You're wasting a whole lot of time. And best believe, if I walk away from this event like how I felt last year or the year before that, not good. Not good. Not good. If you don't have anything in store in the chamber to fire back at Sony, see, we don't know what Sony is doing. Y'all don't realize what Sony is doing? And y'all call yourselves gamers? Oh, come on, man. I was expecting better from y'all. Y'all don't realize what Sony is doing, right? Let me demonstrate. I love my job. Let me demonstrate. Some of y'all don't even remember. But let me demonstrate. Anything you can do, I can do it better. Right foot. Come on, Microsoft. Put your left foot in. Left foot. Oh, no, let's get back out. Come on, Microsoft. Put your right foot in. Okay. Now put your left foot, Sony. Come on, Sony. Don't be shy, Sony. Come on, guys. Come on. You don't realize what is happening here. It's literally the same cat and mouse game. Anything you can do, I can do it better. Cat and mouse game again. Sony off in the cut. Sony off on some private island waiting for Microsoft to make that first move. Are y'all that crazy and delusional into thinking that Sony ain't about this? Sony ain't got to show their hands. Why? Give me a reason why I should show my hand. Give me a reason why I should show my hands. I ain't about to show y'all nothing until you go first. You dead last. You go first. You go ahead and show us what you got. Microsoft, you're dead last. Sony is playing games right now. Y'all don't realize that Sony is just being quiet because they're trying to see what Microsoft is going to bring to the table. Bro, this has been the same thing since 2020. This whole entire generation. Cat and mouse. It's the same thing again. Why y'all not realizing the same thing they were doing in 2020, even before the systems came out? Sony was being quiet. Microsoft was being quiet. Remember? It's the same thing again, my G. Same thing. Y'all got to wake up and realize Sony ain't got to come out here and show their hands. They don't, because they feel like Microsoft is not giving them a reason to. Why are we going to come out here and show all the stuff that we got in the pipeline and we haven't seen anything from Microsoft? There's zero games. Zero. Since it started, zero. So why should Sony come out here and have us a PS5 showcase? For what? For what? Man, y'all better wake up, man. Y'all listen to me, man. All it is right now is a game of cat and mouse. It's a chicken game. That's what it is. Sony ain't got to come out here and do a doggone. You see, notice what Sony is doing? These light to medium to high news. That's what they're doing. Because they want to see, okay, I wonder what Microsoft is doing. Ooh, that's not looking too good on that Xbox Live DRM situation. I mean, we got DRM, but our DRM ain't half as bad as theirs. I mean, you could pop in a PS4 and a PS5 game offline and still be able to play. That's not looking too good. Ooh, Starfield and Redfall delayed. That's not looking too good, man. Yeah, we ain't gonna say nothing. Shh. That's what Sony is doing in the cut. Sony ain't got to come out and do a darn thing. You're not giving Sony a reason to come out and fight. What are they fighting for? What they got to come out and prove? When the competition is just acting like, okay, you got all these studios. Okay, we ain't seen no games. We still ain't seeing no games. Where's the games? Man, listen to me, man. Listen, bro. Listen. I've said it time and time again. Some of you guys just don't get it. Y'all will never get it. Y'all gonna be bamboozled and fooled and dragged, you know what I'm saying, into the garbage narrative that these corporations be selling y'all. But y'all don't see beyond seeing things. Y'all don't look into supernatural and see what's going on. Y'all just looking in the natural right now. Oh, what you're yelling about now? What do you mean what I'm yelling about? Look at the state of Microsoft. Look at what Microsoft is doing right now. Same thing since forever. Same trend over and over. Wait till E3. You know how many people saying that they jumping ship right now from Microsoft? But you're talking, what you yelling about? What you mean what I'm yelling about? I got all right to be doggone yelling. What you mean? I spend money by these systems. Like, we need to see the games. Oh, no, we got to wait till E3. Wait till E3. Same thing we've been hearing for years. Wait till E3. But I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, man. I'm tired. I literally am. I'm sitting back in the cut and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what are y'all doing? Y'all need more announcements. Y'all need to bring the hype level. What do you mean? You got all these studios, but you ain't got no games. You ain't showing no games. Look at Sony. Look what Sony is doing. Anyway, let's get to the show, man. I'm done. That's my letter to Microsoft. I'm done. I'm done talking about it. You know what? It's no different from having a girl in your life. And you try to keep it real with her. You try to talk to her, speak some truth in her. And then all she can say is, huh? Why are you talking to me? Huh? What you're saying doesn't mean anything to me. Okay, well, bye. And sooner or later, okay, bye. I'm done. When are you guys going to get it? When are you guys going to wake up and get it? Like, seriously. Like, really and seriously. When are you going to get... This is out of love. This is all out of love. I love Microsoft. I got all their systems. But I just want them to do better. And you don't see it's a cry for help? You don't see that it's a cry for help. Y'all, some of y'all just out of it. Y'all don't even know what's going on right now. Y'all don't realize that some people are jumping ship from Xbox. Some people are saying on Twitter they're done with Xbox. They're going to sell their systems. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. You have diehard Xbox channels saying that they're done with Xbox if they don't deliver at E3. Y'all think this is a game, right? Some of y'all really gallivant. It's okay. I'm going to see Starfield at E3. Still got to wait. You still got to wait. And hoping that that game really meets the hype. It's not funny, man. This is real. I love Microsoft. I would want Microsoft to pass up Nintendo, but that's not going to happen. With this nonsense shenanigans that y'all doing, with y'all mismanagement, Matt Booty, what are you doing? Like, I'm not understanding. What is Matt Booty doing? Come on, guys. We need a conveyor belt of quality. Xbox needs a facelift. Xbox needs a conveyor belt of high quality games in their Game Pass service. That's what Microsoft needs the most. Y'all thinking that I'm playing around and this is a joke. Nah, bro. No. This is, y'all better wake up and realize what I'm saying. Some of y'all still sleep. Y'all sleep. I'm going to need for y'all to wake up. Because Nintendo got more games coming out this year than Microsoft ever had in the past 2 years. Microsoft have nothing. Nothing. Nintendo is out here bodying Microsoft. We're not even talking about Sony. We're talking about Nintendo with the weaker system, with the Tegra X1 chip. Nintendo is out here bodying Microsoft. Nintendo released more games in the past 2 years than Microsoft would ever do in 1 year. Wake up. Wake up. But, a lot of people ain't going to like me. A lot of people ain't going to like me to speak the truth. But everybody just wants to be complacent. So let me shut my mouth and let's get to the news because we got stuff to talk about. And once I talk about these, you already know almost every Xbox leak is almost accurate. Like, if it's coming from reputable people like Jez Gordon or Randall Thor or anybody in the Xbox or what's his name? I forgot his name right now. Tom Henderson. You already know you already know it's a hit. And if you see these guys talking, well, you need to pay attention. Period. This ain't no game. So let's talk about it. So we're going to talk about this highly anticipated Xbox / Bethesda game showcase and the games that you guys are hype about. So let's do it. But I had to get that off my chest, man. I was holding that in. I'm sorry. I had to say something. Like, I love Microsoft too much. I could have just shut my mouth and not say anything. But it hurts me to see Microsoft, a company that I trust with the Xbox brand in the 360 era. Completely different animal in the 360 era. Was hungry. Microsoft was hungry back then with the 360. Hungry. You can't even customize that system to your own liking. Bring that back. We used to could take off faceplates and all this type of stuff. Those were fun things to do back in the day. It's like you take 5 steps forward and then 50 steps backwards. Microsoft, what are you doing? People are saying, bring back the Xbox 360 blades. Nope. We ain't bringing that back. We're just going to use the same Xbox One UI. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't waste my breath, because some of y'all don't listen, and I'm not about to repeat what I just said. So let's dive right off into this showcase stuff. And let me know y'all thoughts. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Here we go with the games. Again, I'm just not going to hype. I'm just going to listen. At the bare minimum, I'll be like, yeah, I'm anticipating that game. I at least hope that it's going to be great. But as far as hyping stuff up, man, it's just freaking disappointment, bro. Like, it's just disappointment left and right from both sides. I'm just being real, man. I'm just being real. I'm tired of the bull crap. You know what I'm saying? The promises, and how much more of that crap can you take? I can't, man. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up and realize what's going on. Diving into our next story here. Let's talk about these games, man, because these games are what we want to play, what we want to experience, and what we are hoping for. And so let's do this the right way. So the first game, obviously you see it in the thumbnail. Jez Gordon talked about it in a podcast recently. And he said that, well, if you can literally look into the sky, you can look at that, Xbox logo, and then you can see that there's a star. It's a galaxy. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously Starfield. So obviously Starfield is going to have a big, presence there. They're going to start off maybe showing Starfield first, considering that there's a huge backlash behind Starfield. And what can you really expect with Starfield? Probably about 20 minutes of gameplay at the most, at the max, maybe 20 minutes, right? But that's still not going to stop people from saying, well, that's not enough because, well, the game is delayed till next year, right? So overall, looking at it, Starfield is supposedly the first game that's supposedly going to be shown, right? I mean, that's what you at least expect. Or are they going to save it for last? But I feel like there's too much huge backlash behind Starfield getting delayed that they just have to show that game first and really show us what this game is really all about. And just to put all that headache to rest, as far as people hyping up this game and people saying the game is this and saying the game is that, but we can finally get to see the game running on Series X, right? And people can be happy and excited and be like, man, this game looks really, really good. It's definitely gonna worth the wait. That's how you start off your showcase. Start off the showcase showing one of your most anticipated game, and that's Starfield. People don't really care about Redfall as much as they care about Starfield, because they know on the Xbox side that every single other game is currently still in deep development and is not ready to be shown yet, period. So yeah, Jez Gordon talked about Starfield and saying that that's going to have a big presence at the showcase. I couldn't agree more, Jez. For sure. I would at least expect the first game you show should be Starfield. Because right now, everybody's laughing at you. Everybody is laughing at you right now. Now you got a lot more to prove with this game. Now the pressure is on. And I hope it's worth the delay. And don't get me started on what I'm going to talk about in a little bit when it comes to what developers were actually saying about Starfield, because they were really worried about that release date. Now, let me not get into that just yet. Okay. So you better make sure that this game is going to be the best thing since sliced bread, just like the Xbox fan base have been hyping this game up to be, saying it's going to beat out Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok. It's going to be the best game since 10 years ago. Listen, you got a lot of stuff to prove. Okay? So supposedly Starfield should be realistically be the first thing that they show, right? Then Avowed. We have heard about Avowed. We've heard that, hey, listen, they're Unreal Engine 5 with Avowed. We heard that it's almost finished. It's finished with development. They're just polishing up everything. Right? We heard that. It says Microsoft must show Crossfire X2 and Crackdown 4. Lord have mercy. Wishful thinking. Avowed, right, is supposedly launching in early 2023, apparently. So Avowed, you better show it Avowed. You better show off Avowed, right? So we're expecting Avowed to be there for sure. That's realistic because we heard it's coming out next year. So it just makes sense to have Starfield, Avowed at the show, right? Showcasing, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes of gameplay, right? Forza Motorsport. Now, that's on the list. Because, well, we know that, well, they already said it's going to be there. Right? Forza Motorsport is going to be there. And we heard that supposedly it's cross-generation. And we also heard that it's rumored to be coming out in 2022. For all we know, it could be 2023 at this point. I'm just saying. Now, I know some people don't care about Forza like that, but hey, Forza is like the bread and butter when it comes to car games for Xbox and Forza Horizon. So yeah, a lot of people are going to want to see Forza Motorsport and at least show us at least 5 to 10 minutes on that, because a lot of people are going to want to see how that game looks stacking up against GT7, right? Right. Okay, let's keep going down on this list. Redfall. Now, Jez did touch upon this. Redfall. I don't want to see no trailer. I need to see gameplay. Considering that the game was slated for this year, I know the game has been delayed because you need more time to polish, but you got to have something to show. If you delayed Redfall and not show us any gameplay, people are going to riot. People are going to go crazy. People are going to flip. You delay Redfall for early part of next year and then no gameplay? So I'm expecting gameplay. At least 5 to 10 minutes of Redfall. Yes, we need to see gameplay for Redfall. No excuses. No excuses. Long with the 11-month membership says, all I'm asking from Microsoft is to show gameplay, not CGI trailers. Haha. Bro, I just sat here and preached for almost 1 hour talking about that. And all these games that Jez Gordon is talking about that he expects to see at the Xbox event, and that I'm going off of this list of what's been rumored and what's been said to be there, you better show gameplay for Redfall, or else people are going to be very upset. Okay? So, out of all the games we talked about, Starfield, right? You got to show that. You need to show that first. If I was Microsoft, if I was Bethesda, you need to show Starfield. At least owe us 20 minutes of gameplay on that game. That should be the staple of the showcase. And that game better blow me away with gameplay, presentation, graphics, sound, everything. Characters. I don't want to see no doggone lip syncing that ain't matching up with what the characters are saying. This game better be polished, high production, literally blowing us out the water. 20 minutes. I don't want to see no mashed potato mouth movement. Bugs and glitches everywhere. I don't want to see that mess. As much as people have been hyping this up, making it seem like it's the second coming of Christ, we need at least 20 minutes of that. Okay? So we talked about Starfield. We talked about Avowed. We talked about Forza Motorsport. and Redfall. You better make sure all those games got gameplay and it's blowing everybody away. Period. End of story. Flip, thank you for the $10. Ain't no way I'm fixing to sit here and waste time. No, I'm not. I'm not about to waste your time. Show us gameplay. Show us. Stop talking and show us gameplay. Now, Contraband. This is another game that Jez Gordon said, hey, gonna see this game. We need to see gameplay. We don't want to see no more trailers. We want to see gameplay for Contraband. Like, people want to see Contraband. Okay. It got internally supposedly delayed to 2023. This is a co-op game, right? That a lot of people want to see. So Contraband needs to have gameplay. I'm sorry. I don't want to see no blasted trailer. I need to see gameplay. Gameplay. Now, obviously, other Xbox games that have a high chance at appearing at the show is Pediment. Okay? So, again, it's yet to be officially announced. So, clearly, we're probably going to be getting a teaser trailer for that. Okay? Now, Scorn. We've seen gameplay on that. I'm not hyped for Scorn at all. It looks disgusting as far as like the art style and the art direction that they went with. I just don't like it. It's not something that I'm like sitting at the edge of my seat, but I'm pretty sure they're probably going to show it because it's coming out this year, right? And that's the only thing that we know of so far that's coming out this year is Scorn. And Scorn is not a AAA game. It's not. At least in my eyes, it's not, because a lot of people ain't even really talking about it. Next on the list, the Coalition's Unreal Engine 5 game. Now, you can get Gear 6 out of your head because we ain't getting no gameplay for no Gear 6. You can forget that. Okay? Now, we might get a teaser. Now, I could see them doing a teaser trailer for Gear 6, but Gear 6 is years away. Considering the switch to Unreal Engine 5. Gear 6 is some ways out. So please expect at least a teaser trailer for Gears of War 6 and whatever brand new IP that the Coalition is working on. Apparently, it's rumored to be released in 2023. See, almost all of Microsoft games are coming out in 2023 and beyond. Crazy enough. So whatever this Unreal Engine 5 game is that the Coalition apparently have, it's a new IP. But as far as Gear 6 go, don't even waste your time. Okay? Now, Project Balfrey. Now, apparently, this is a side-scroller brawl combat type of game. I need to see gameplay on that. I don't know what that is. Okay? As Dusk Fall, right? Now, this game, apparently it's a interactive drama from Interior Night. So I need to see something on that game if it's even happening. Now, let's move on to the segment of hopeful reveals. Oh, boy. Perfect Dark. Now, let me know in the chat right now. Do you honestly think you're going to see gameplay for Perfect Dark? Considering all the drama that's been going on with Crystal Dynamics and the initiative, how many developers jumped ship and all this stuff back and forth, and it sounded like the game was in development hell or whatever the case may be. Do y'all honestly think that we're going to see? This is the wild card section now. So now we just got out of the stuff that we might be able to see, like maybe 100, maybe 90% chance. But now we're getting into the 50% chance now. Now we're in the wild card section. Do you honestly think that you're going to see Perfect Dark gameplay? Yeah. No, sir. That would be a shocker. No, sir. No, sir. That will be a shocker. You know what I'm saying? That will be a shocker to me. That we're in the wild card section now. Fable. Yeah, okay. You honestly think that we're going to get gameplay? What do you all think? Do y'all honestly think you're going to get gameplay for Fable? Fable is years away in development. They're still hiring people right now to work on the game. So do you believe that you're going to get maybe a gameplay trailer? Maybe, but I highly doubt it. Now I just don't have faith in, I just don't have faith anymore, man. Like when it comes to these unreleased games, it is what just surprised me. I don't know. I don't think so. Fable? Nah, man. You're crazy out your rabbit mind. I don't know. In Exile, Unreal Engine 5 RPG. One of the most exciting unannounced Xbox exclusives comes from the Wasteland creators in Exile. So, need to see this. Maybe, maybe not. Everwild. Ooh, this has been in development for a long time. This is, I think, 2019? This has been in development since 2019 or maybe 2018. We should see something. This is a game that I think we should see something on. Like Everwild, we can at least expect something on Everwild as far as gameplay goes. Because that game has been, supposedly, we got 2 CGI trailers for Everwild, and then that was it. Then they went quiet, and then we haven't heard anything about it. I don't know, man. I'll be doggone. Kojima partnership announcement. Apparently, Kojima, partner up with Xbox to do some type of cloud-based game. Are we going to see that for the Xbox ecosystem? Kojima / Xbox? I don't know. That's a wild card. I don't know. Maybe they might throw it in there. Remember, we heard that there was a lot from credible people in the industry. There's a lot of things that was submitted to this event, but a lot of it is going to get pulled out and saved for another time. So maybe they might save the whole Kojima thing for another time. Maybe later on this year. I don't know. I don't know at this point. I mean, I don't know. But this has been rumored for a while that Kojima is working on something cloud-based for Xbox. So, I mean, we gonna see, though. We are gonna see, okay? And so, obviously, some of the other stuff is like Project Mara. I would love to see Project Mara. But, again, that's probably gonna be pulled out and probably for another time. The Outer Worlds 2, probably won't even see that. I mean, I would love to see it. Compulsion Games, third party at action adventure, maybe. Brand new in development, maybe. Banjo-Kazooie reboot, that's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, ultimately, I don't know. Based on everything that I just talked about, are you guys hype for the Xbox event? Because, like I said before, like I'm literally going to go into this Xbox event with low expectations. I want to go in there with as much low as expectation as possible so that they can blow me away. Because, man, after all these L's, you need some W's, Microsoft. You need some W's. Hellblade 2, John, I would say is possible. Yeah, I mean, they did show gameplay the last time at the Game Awards. So I could see that. I could definitely see Hellblade 2. I forgot about Hellblade 2. State of Decay 3, State of Decay 3 is too far out. It's just, I don't think, I'll be shocked if we see State of Decay 3. But Hellblade 2, yeah, I could see Hellblade 2 being there. I could see that for sure. Running on the system, for sure. Because we've gotten gameplay, so I don't see why they wouldn't show us gameplay again or a different segment of the game and get people hype even more. Like I said, you need games like Hellblade 2 to blow people away and to have people talking about Xbox in a very positive way. I'm just saying. But we will see. We will see. Again, I'm not hyping up this event. I'm just lowering my expectations at this point. My man, Gaming VR with the $5 donation. Appreciate the love and the support. Thank you so much for that. Obviously, some third-party stuff is probably going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Well, Call of Duty, I think, Sony got the marketing rights to that, right? Even though the deal is still like going through and stuff like that, but there's probably other third-party stuff that, is probably going to be there. But other than that, I mean, I'm not really going to be super duper hype. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. All right, so let's move along here and let's talk about what's happening.
We're swimming in cash.
Thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate you, my man. Gaming VR, thank you so much, man. And like I said, guys, I just want them to do better. I just want them to come out here and just really blow us away, really give us the benefit of the doubt, and just really kind of understand and dial in, because like I said, a lot of you guys are invested into the Xbox ecosystem just like me. Okay? So let's dive into it. So let's talk about these insane PS5 load times that we're actually getting right now, which is literally insane. Okay? And obviously it's because of the SSD and what have you. And hopefully, we can see more and more games in the future being like this, because let's be honest, guys. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, all we necessarily really care about is the games, right? That's all we care about. We don't care about anything else but the games. So let's dive into this. So Forspoken, right now, Forspoken PS5 load times will barely last 1 second. Wow. So this is all naturally thanks to the PS5 M.2 SSD that allows for ultra fast loading times and expansive game worlds, as well as AMD Fidelity FX super resolution, allowing for improved performance elsewhere. The PC version of the game will offer multiple graphic settings, allowing the game to run on different hardware setups. Now, PS5 boasts a incredible fast load times due to the dedicated hardware. With a PC equipped with a M.2 SSD, players will be able to enjoy gameplay without having to worry about load times on both PS5 and PC. So that is pretty impressive. All right, so let's talk about Silent Hill. So obviously we've been hearing a lot of rumors and speculations about, Silent Hill being in development and blah, blah, blah since stemming all the way back from 2020, 2019. Well, here we are again. We heard about some leak images for Silent Hill and everything like that. And then now we're actually hearing that there's multiple Silent Hill games reportedly in development at various studios. So we heard about Blooper Team and what they're doing with Silent Hill and everything like that. And then now we're hearing about a Silent Hill 2 remake and what have you. And so this is obviously coming from somebody that I heard that was really kind of credible. So let's start off in the remake department, shall we? Now, Polish developer Blooper Team of Layers of Fear, the Medium fame, is supposedly at the helm of Silent Hill 2 remake. Now, influencer Nate the Hate says such a project is set to include a reworked puzzles and new ending. So for the actual remake of Silent Hill 2, apparently they're going to rework the puzzles and they're going to be offering new endings, which the prominent leaker Jeff Grubb has backed up. That Blooper Team already confirmed that it's working with Konami is some capacity as far as, this actual project is. And so let's talk about what Jeff Grubb have to say on the actual matter here, because basically this is the stuff that I've heard and it comes from multiple different sources. Not all of my sources are primary, but everything is mostly lining up. To me, the biggest indicator is that the stuff that I've seen lines up with Konami doing a big reveal at E3 last year before it was pulled out. And so obviously multiple projects, multiple Silent Hill games that are currently in development, and also brand new releases, and obviously this remake. So, man, this is really, really crazy right now because, listen to this one, and we're just going to end this one off. Both Grubb and Nate the Hate claim that the other Silent Hill projects are also in the works as Konami looks to spin up Silent Hill development again. VGC then claims that the publisher has sorry guys has liaised with several developers for these Silent Hill projects. Okay, which could include an episodic series among other titles. Episodic, Silent Hill being episodic, I guess. Okay. Funnily enough, VGC sources said that one of those developers is Supermassive Games, a studio that became famous for the episodic, Until Dawn. So I can kind of see, and Dark Pictures, Anthology, and everything like that. I can see that, what I'm saying, happening, but we will see. We will see as time progresses, what ends up happening there. But hey, let's dive right off into our next story here. Starfield. Man, listen, bro. I better be blown away at this event. I better be blown away with Starfield. Y'all better blow the top off the lid with Starfield. I mean, we need to be really blown away by this game. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Get them likes up, man. Bethesda devs reportedly feared that Starfield becoming the next Cyberpunk. Oh my God. Oh, God. What does this mean? Where are you going with this, Marlon? That simply means that the game was already in development trouble. They know that the game wasn't even ready to go. They know that date was not even realistic. They just put a date out there because they didn't want people to be mad at them for not having no release date. They gave us a broken promise with Starfield. A broken promise. Todd Howard is going to put on some fancy dancy jacket suit and talk about this game on stage at their event. We don't want a Cyberpunk situation again. Clearly not. So the developers were fearing that, man, Starfield might end up like Cyberpunk. You don't want that. Cyberpunk should be the standard to say, hey, we don't want our games to be like Cyberpunk. It's a shame that Cyberpunk has to be, the sacrifice. But I don't know, man. Like I said before, this is sad. Okay? Now let's dive into this one. Last spring before E3. Now this is Jason Schreier. Okay? Jason Schreier said, last spring before E3, I spoke to some folks on Starfield who were extremely worried about committing to a 11/11/22 date based on the progress they have made so far. So there you go. They fear that, well, they didn't want this to be another Cyberpunk. So the best thing that they could do was delay the game. Right? Delay the game. I mean, y'all gave us a date and knowing doggone well that date was not realistic. Man, like I said before, man, a delayed game has a high chance of being great. But my God, this game has so much hype on it. I can't even wait to see the game. And here it is. It's coming out. It's literally coming out. You know what I'm saying? The proof is in the pudding now. These developers were in fear of this game being like Cyberpunk 2077, a game like Starfield, a big game like Starfield, right? And this could happen to any game, but they gave us a release date knowing doggone well that this game was not going to meet its release date, right? Dang meme, Center X, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Right? So that's all I'm saying, guys. Like this, it sucks, but we needed Starfield to be out this year. That would have been the saving grace for this holiday. If that game would have saw that game at E3 and it would have just blown us away, you know what I'm saying? Polish, gameplay, story, sound, characters, narrative, right? That would literally just blow us away. But no, of course not. Of course not. Right? Of course not. We don't want a cyberpunk situation. Of course not. Of course we don't want that. Of course, delaying the game was doing the game more good than harming it, right? Because a delayed game has a chance to be great. A rush game is a disaster, right? Because it's bound to have a lot of problems and issues. And Cyberpunk was, man, listen, bro. Like I said, man, I hope for Bethesda and Microsoft's sake that Starfield really delivers and it really blows me away. And I can just be hype and jump up and be like, the X is back. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Moving along. Concept art for canceled Starface. That's a Starface. Oh, Lord God. Scarface. So Scarface 2, man, that would have been amazing to get a Scarface 2, man. I said Starface. You see what happens when you're talking about too much star? That's what happens. When you start talking about too much star this and star that, that's what happens, guys. That's what happens when you talk about too much star. You start slurring your words and star is now in your head. You know what I'm saying? You can't think of any other word but star. Star this and star that. Scarface. So apparently Scarface 2 had some concept art for being canceled and it got emerged online apparently. And so pretty much, I mean, clearly YouTuber Mafia Game Videos has posted up concept art of a canceled Scarface 2 game that was in development at Radical Entertainment. Now, one of the images showcases the Las Vegas Strip and Nevada desert, while in-game screenshots show a number of environments, including a casino, lobby, and parking garage. Apparently, the images have been doing the rounds on ArtStation for a while now. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I would love to have a Starface. I keep saying Starface. Oh my God, a Scarface. Oh Lord. Let me stop talking about Starfield because clearly, I mean, it's messing with my head right now. I can't even talk right now because I keep talking about Starfield. Like Scarface. Yes, I would really want a Scarface 2 or something, a remake of the original Scarface. I mean, it was so good. Al Pacino is the man for sure. You know what I'm saying? I just have this Starfield. I can't even talk right now. Flip. Thank you for the $10, man. God bless. Thank you for helping out the stream, man. I appreciate you. Like, I can't even talk about anything else but Starfield in my head. As soon as I get to something else that I need to talk about, I'm like, here we go. Now we're talking about this.
We're swimming in cash.
Thank you for the $10, Flip. Appreciate you. All right. So we're moving on to the next topic here. Now, this is a rumor. This is just like Last of Us remake. Ain't nobody asking for this crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is asking, you know, to get games that we already played numerous times before. And this one right here is very, very, very pointless. And that is Gears of War Collection. Now, some of you Xbox boys in the chat, do you guys really want a Gears of War collection? I don't know. I don't really know about this one, man. You know what? I don't really know about this one. To be honest with you guys, I don't know about this one. This can't be. I hope this ain't true. Rumor, Gears of War collection could be coming to Xbox this year. That is not going to fill in the blanks for no AAA exclusive games. We don't want to get no Gears of War collection, just like what they did with the Master Chief. We already had that with Xbox One. We don't need no upgrade. Ain't nobody asking for no Gears of War collection. That better not be coming out. That better not be coming out. So this is speaking on a podcast this week. Journalist Special Nick stated that he was of the belief that a collection is coming this year, and teased that if you go from November 2021 to November 2022 and you look at Microsoft big game output, it could wind up being Halo, Gears, and Forza again. I don't know, man. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Let's get to our next topic, man. I don't want no Gears of War collection. I've already beaten all the Gears games except for Gears Tactics. I didn't really like it, but no, sir. No, sir. A collection? No. We already had that on the Xbox One. We don't need no more Gears collection, my G. Like, no, bro. So is that what y'all got planned? Right? Is that what y'all got planned? No, sir. No, sir. Same recycled stuff over and over again? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. If that's all y'all can do, no, sir. Next topic. Metal Gear Solid Remake for PS5 is coming. Now, I don't know how many times I've heard about a Metal Gear. I'm a huge Metal Gear fan. If Sony really do truly have this in development, y'all gonna see me flip and go crazy with the craziest donation. So this is coming from account NGT. So this is obviously a reputable leaker that's been very, very accurate. And he simply replied to a tweet saying yes when somebody was asking if Metal Gear Solid remake was real or whatever and everything like that. And he's like, yeah, it's real. It's happening, blah, blah, blah. And so we will see. At this point, let's see if it gets revealed this year. Who knows? Maybe Metal Gear Solid Remake might be coming out this year, considering that, you know what I'm saying, God of War Ragnarok is coming and we don't know what else Sony got in store besides Forspoken and God of War Ragnarok. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section down below. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's see if we can get 300 likes on the stream. Get them likes up.
Is to go even further beyond.
My man. There's no way for me to click on that link that you sent me. My man, Google Eyes, thank you so much for the $3. Says real work with a playlist. I don't know. You have to put the link in the description. In the chat. But anyways, if you did enjoy the main show, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. We're in Q&A now. So if you have any questions or concerns regarding, anything at all, feel free. Yeah. We know it's just time exclusive. We know P Strong. We know, feel free, to blow the top off the lid, in the comment section with your, super chats with your questions or concerns. Tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much. Oh, Lord have mercy. Halo, Gears, and Forza. Man, that's all you're going to get. Shoot, I can make a song out of that mug. That's all you're going to get. Halo, Gears, and Forza. Man, stuff ain't no joke. But come in with your questions, man. Come in with your questions. Tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation with your questions. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I saw your dollar donation. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Razzle Dazzle, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate you, my G. Appreciate the subscription, man. Come in with your questions. Come in with your questions. All right. Q&A time. Q&A time. I'm actually running on fumes right now, to be honest with you guys.
Boy, we're swimming in
Morgan,
cash.
thank you so much for the $5. Says, could you make a step-by-step video on how to put PS5 Remote Play and Game Pass on the Steam Deck? I just got mine, but I don't know how. Gotcha. Actually, it's not that. It's a lot of copy and paste and this and that to kind of get it to work. But yeah, I mean, I can show you a little bit the next time I actually stream. Just remind me the next time I stream. Because if you look up tutorials on it, on YouTube, then there's some tutorials on how to kind of set it up. Lion, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Do me a favor, turn on that post notification bell. Welcome to the channel. We're in the Q&A portion right now. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to fire off at the hip with your questions. All right. And if you think I did a great job, let's get some fire emotes in the chat. Get the likes up. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. Yes, sir. Silent. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Cynthia says, think the showcase will disappoint you because when was the last time anybody has said a showcase needs to blow them away? And listen, bro. Listen. I mean, listen, ma'am, I should say. Is that Cynthia? Listen. Like, in this case with Microsoft, they're on thin ice right now. And they got to blow everybody away. So, yeah, a showcase is supposed to blow you away. Because a showcase is standing in line between you and you purchasing a game. Or you purchasing a console. So, you're doggone right. He says, we need that Halo, Gears, and Forza song. Oh, man, you already know. You already know. I would have to get in the lab and start writing some stuff. But, hey, you know what? Hey, man, it can happen, you know? It can happen. Hey, I appreciate you boys, man. Thank you. Richard Farmer says, Marlon, you are the preacher. You're the preacher, man. My G. Hey, man. Appreciate you. I'm literally running on fumes right now because, shoot, I've been up since, 7 this morning? Yeah, I'm literally running on fumes. So after this, I'm going to be lights out. Lights out, man. Lights out for your boy. Oh, man. Oh, God. I think I gave y'all 2 streams in one day. Yeah, that's a lot. Sylvester N, what's up? I don't have any more energy left. What's up, man? Marlon, we need more games like Max Payne's, Scarface, Mafia, LA Noire, True Crimes. Yeah, those were the good old days, man. Cynthia said, but people say that all the time and it never really affects anything, even if it comes out and it's just decent. It's not like people won't buy an Xbox at all now. Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see, I'm at this point in time, man, Microsoft needs to just bring that heat at this event. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get people really excited right now because this is just not looking too good for them. Like, just very bad, a very bad impression, The Medium was lame. I couldn't get into it. Yeah, the Medium for me, I just couldn't get into it either. It just, I don't know. Yeah, I did 2 streams, man. There's another stream up on the channel, so go check it out. It's another new stream. I did 2 streams today. Seattle Chef says the first Silent Hill was really good too. Yeah, supposedly they're remaking Silent Hill 2, and they're working on a new one that's supposed to be episodic. Oh yeah, True Crimes was really good. Says Marlon, I don't know if you remember that PlayStation Showcase barely had gameplay. It's turning into Xbox Showcase also. Man, listen, bro, from both sides of the spectrum, man, like I said, we just got to see gameplay at these events, bro. If we can't see gameplay, then it don't even make sense. You might as well just release the trailers on YouTube and save yourself time and money and resources to put together a showcase. I'm just saying, there's literally no point. Yup. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. First lady, here she goes. Man, I'm tired. I'm literally tired. I gave my all today. I'm literally drained right now. I'm about to fall on my face. Lanceville Paul, my man. What's up, mama? You good? Lanceville Paul. What's the pre, my G?
Is to go.
My Canadian brother. Lanceville Paul. That's the homie Lanceville. Flip, what's up, man? How you doing? It says, awesome stream today. As always, Marlon, keep it up. Can't wait for the new PS Plus. Let's go. Them PS boys, let's go. Thank you for the $5, my man Flip. Showing love. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is worth getting the premium tier. For sure. For sure it is, man. You see all that stuff I just talked about today? It's crazy. Lanceville Paul, what's up, man? Let's see here. Xbox just posted a new horror game trailer. What? What's that? Man, what is it? Is it anything big? What is that? Let's see. Oh God. Yeah, I don't see anything at all. I don't see anything at all. I can tell you that. It says, does Xbox delay their 2023 games since their 2022 games were delayed to Man, born, who knows, man. I don't think Xbox want to release Starfield and Avowed next to each other. We'll see. We will see, man. Says Marlon, what does the first lady mean about shenanigans? Well, shenanigans meaning drama. You know, she don't want to hear no foolishness. Yeah. It says, have you guys heard of that new horror game, Callisto Project? Oh, it's made. Yeah. That's going to be, I think, sometime next year, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It's like Dead Space, kind of. Yeah, but we'll see. We will see. Imagine Driver 4. That's all we can do is imagine. That's all we can do is imagine. Imagine this, imagine that, imagine this. Well, I don't know, man. I'm tired of imagining right now. I need to see the proof in the pudding. You know what I mean? That's what I need. I need the proof to be in the pudding, my G. That's what I need to see. I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of disappointment. Giant. Oh, wait. I don't see it. I'm subscribed to them, and I don't even see it. Oh, that game. Man, I need to see gameplay, bro. Oh my god. When is this coming out? Fall 2022? I need to see gameplay, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to see gameplay. Teaser trailer. They have Xbox customization stickers available that covers the whole system. Stickers. Of course. Yeah, Gaskin, for real. I'm literally out of it. I'm just trying to no one makes games like PlayStation Facts. Well, Nintendo does, and Microsoft is gearing up to do that. You know, they just got to deliver, man. Oh, Richard. Oh, I got you, bro. You good. Says Marlon, can you really believe that they're saying that Fox News are really blaming videos? Yeah, video games for it. I saw that, man. I saw that. That's crazy, man. What does that have to do with anything? Mick Sean, I tell you about the world that we live in, man. You just got to pray for this world that we live in, my G. Just pray, man. That's all you can do. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get me some rest. I am tired. I got up early this morning, and yeah, I'm literally running on fumes right now. So, one love. God bless. I came in here, started off the stream with a lot of energy, and I thought I was going to have a lot of energy, but I guess not. But hopefully I answered all your questions, and we'll be back tomorrow with more goodness. I'm definitely going to be getting some rest. I've been up since 7, like on YouTube, you know, preparing and stuff like that. So love you guys, man. Hold it down. Like Edgar would say, please have yourselves a doggone good one. Do me a favor as you go out, hit that like button for your boy, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. Thank you guys, man, for the love and the support. I'm tapped out, man. See you guys. Holla back.
To LA with it. To LA with it. Yeah. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube, cause a dead good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Yeah. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-10-80, had a paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash none, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Yeah. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted.